Hello, hello, it's Wesel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my fun and games in RoadCraft. So we're basically playing our way through the new game called RoadCraft by the same people who make SnowRunner. We're up to day 8 of my sessions here in Sunken. I'm trying to do about an hour a day, but in RoadCraft there's no time variation, so you don't have like a 24-hour clock. There's no night time. It just sort of, the time just goes. So we're trying to stick to that sort of concept of an hour of playtime, and I'm calling that a day. So this is day 8. We are at 54% of our way through Sunken, and today I think we're going to have to do some electrical work, so some power work today. So let's make the screen big so you can see what's going on. We're at 54%. You can sort of see there, 54% down in the bottom. And if we fire it up, we've completed 15 out of 23 objectives. So still a lot to go. And we've only done 3 out of 10 side objectives. So let's get stuck into it. I might try and cut out a bit of this loading time just to sort of jump us in when it's in. But, you know, it's all good. It all takes a bit of time. Rightio. So we are here at the mill. Oh, that's right. This is where we left off. We've just dropped off that transformer thingamydoover. So that was for part of the objective. We now have a couple of things to do. We need to commission the railway station, which means we need electricity to come to the railway station. And then we need to clear out these thingies here. And we need to bring some steel beams to the lava quarry. So I don't think I've got any. How many steel beams? I don't have any. I've got 6. I've got 6 steel beams in the steel beams warehousey, well, in my base level. You can see up in the top right corner. So I need 4 more. We should do that. The side issues, we've got to establish a supply route to the Castle Field Camp. Now that is a really hard mission. So I'm going to hold off on that for a little while yet. I don't want to do that one. It's hard. So we'll come back to that. Oh, and look for damaged trolley. We've half done this. So given that the mule is here, what I might do, I might just get these 2 jiggers while I'm here. So let's do that one now. Hop into the mule, come along here, turn up here, get the first one, come back down, back along here, and turn up there to get the second one. Now this is probably something that we should be doing in the Hummer, but I'm in the mule and I'm quite close. I might just do them in the other order. Doesn't matter, does it? No, it doesn't matter. Let's do it in the same order. It's in the order I thought. We'll go forward, round, put straight head here, even though it doesn't really look much like a road. This is kind of a road. Turn up here. Yes, this is very much Hummer type work, not mule type work. But sometimes you've got to give these things a try. May well be we can't even do this in the mule, but I think we should be able to. Low gear to make sure we don't stop to change down. Up here. Should be there. Oh, that fence decided to pop in very late. Now, I'm not going to bother picking these up. I don't know that they're worth that much, and I don't really want to cart them around all over the map. That's the first part of that. Let's go back and get the other one. And that'll finish off. Bit of a bump down there. Yeah, that'll finish off the getting of the, or finding the trolleys. I don't think there's a metal beams plant up this end of the map. I think it's only down the other end, so we're going to have to go back down to our other side, the eastern side of the map. So this will be a little bit of a careful turn here. Literally just have to run up this skinny little road. Should be able to find the trolleys at the top. Again, probably more of a Hummer task than a mule task, but mule is just good at everything. Turn in there, don't I? Yep. As long as there's no big rocks in the way, it should be fine. There we go. Fences have a mind of their own. But rightio.
No one's going to miss that scrap metal. I'm sure you can use it for something important.
Probably could. But the reality is there's no shortage of scrap metal even at the scrap metal plants. So it's not like we're going to have to do anything much. Don't know how much they're worth though. I wonder if they're worth a lot. Maybe that's part of it. What I might do, I might grab these ones. I don't want to tip myself over coming back down here. Let's see how much they're worth. A bit more wobbly than I expected. I'll grab these and we can take these all and get all of them into the mule. We'll take all of these back to the metal plant. Oh, wrong button. That's one of them placed beautifully. It'll do. Those last three little crossways. Don't know about this last one. I don't know if he's going to fit down the side there. I don't think he is. He hasn't quite fitted where I want. Whoa! Quite fitted where I wanted him to. Mind you, that's probably going to be good enough. So I've got them all nicely taped down. I'm going to head down now to the metal beams plant. It's a bit of a run. It is what it is. The only other thing we have to do is some electrical work. There is that one spot along here we're going to have to be a little bit careful. Big rocks that we sort of climbed over on our way up. Here. Here. Just going to have to be a bit careful here. Shout out to Mr. Farquhar, a friend who's also right in the middle of doing a RoadCraft walkthrough. He's having an absolute blast. He's doing it live streamed, which is even better. So if you get a chance to catch up, he's probably way ahead by now. Probably on to the next map after this one. But anyway, shout out to him for coming through that path as well. Now he had a bit more trouble there than I did. And also, he's probably watching this while he's in the bath, because apparently that's how he likes to consume the Weasel videos. And who can blame him? They are very relaxing. But if you haven't caught up with Mr. Farquhar yet, check him out. He's a good guy, and he's doing some good fun streams. I don't think any of it revolves around him being in the bath, which is probably for the best. I'm just interested to see how much credit we get for these in terms of credit towards metal beams. Now, I don't think I can make metal beams up here. I think there's only metal pipes. Yeah, pipes. There's probably a beams facility hiding in here somewhere, but we haven't found it yet. So I think what we might do is bring this down to the side. It's like, I'm not doing that. Right, so I've got two main tasks to do: commission the railway station and bring the steel beams. So let's take this guy down and start to focus on the steel beams, and then we'll bring our cable layer rot in and see if we can lay some cables. Ooh, that's worse than I thought it was. Yes, this is definitely going to need to be standard before we can use that as a runway. So that'll be a task for the bowhead and the bulldozer. At some stage also, yes, we get to drain this guy out, which will also be good, because then we'll probably want to build a road over this watery bit here. Sure, we're okay to just run across here, but it does get a bit deep. A bit nasty. Yes, that's another good candidate for a road here. Although probably once we've drained it, it might be better. More rain. Certainly rains a lot in this place. I don't know if I've said much while I've been streaming my videos how much I'm enjoying this game. It's really good. It's a good game. It's fun. It's slow. Slow. Wow, it is slow. But for the completer finisher in you who wants to finish off things, it just goes on and on. It's brilliant. So if you want to build a super highway from point A to point B, then knock yourself out. You sure can. And whether you use it again ever is probably neither here nor there. You can certainly do it. Now, which one? I think it's the steel pipes is the one here, isn't it? Yes, I think the steel beams are on the other side of the bridge over there, so we might come back this way. Might then just run straight back up. I thought there was a way I could get here. Oh, I can go through there, that's right. Get myself a bit lost. Probably another area I'm going to need to sand and... Oh, no, get going, you can do it. Oh, that was a lot nastier than I thought it was. Note to self, don't bump that far over, stick to the right. Oh, there's big rocks. Fight our way over those. This is quite nasty coming up here. Don't like this. Have to... More work to do. I'll have to get the sand jigger out to come this way if we're going to do that very often. Sneak through here. Along here. No, I've got to turn. Didn't turn. I wonder if I could actually have gone down there. Yeah, we can do that. Cool. No, that's Tip City. That's too much asking too much of the mule when it's got weight on. Let's stick to the safer path. Pick that rock up. Actually, you can pick rocks up. We can't pick that rock up. Pity. Would have liked to have just moved it out of the way using the crane. But we couldn't. So we'd have to use the bulldozer to get that one out of the way. So again, just a bit tricky to get around that corner from that tight. This is the steel... Oh my gosh, we've still got further to go. This is the steel beam place. I'm literally going to pick up that one bucket. It's right there. Yeah, right in the way. Knowing me, I would probably fall over that. About anything else. That pipe is also a bit in the way, but less likely to fall over that. So these ones get under your wheel, and you can be in real trouble. In front. Literally just going to push this guy out of the way a bit. Yeah, it gets under your wheel. What I didn't want to have happen, but now at least got shoved a bit further along. I could cache these guys in on metal beams, metal pipes, but I've already got a couple of metal pipes just sitting there. Look at them all. 3 just sitting there. Heaps of them. Oh no, it stole them. Because I hadn't strapped the buckets down, it just stole them. So, yes, naughty thing. Alright, so we'll come over here and find the or deliver, sorry, the these trolleys. I'll just see how many steel beams that actually makes. I can't say that I'll be racing to go back and find any more. Yep. So we've got 6 there, we need 10. I know we can put 10 in the mill, done that before. Did that back in Incommunicado map. Okay. Wow. Those things are fantastic. That gave me 8 steel beams worth. So they're worth 2 steel beams each, just about. Wow, that's great. Alright, now, what I should do if I was sensible is take out all 10 of these and drop. I'll just take them all, yeah. Going to say and drop them into the base over on the other side of the river, but I probably won't even bother doing that. I'll just take them. We'll just pick them up, and then we've still got 6 in the base that we can use for something else. Hopefully that will be enough for later things. The other thing I could do while I'm here would have been to make some more, but I don't really want to travel with more than 10. Push him over on that side. See if we can load this moderately sensibly. Very hard to do this sensibly. No, can't do it. We'll just put them in. What I was trying to do was actually load them so that they were almost packed neatly. That will be beyond my skills. Get them so that they are in the truck. It's not going to do it, is it? Won't quite go where you want them to. No, see, look, I'm already getting it offline now. Oh well. It's alright, we're just going to put 10 of them in. It's the more structured you lay them, the better you lay them, the more stable the truck's going to be. Yeah, so this one underneath now, he's going to be annoying. I don't know that we can. About him. We can. Why did you roll like that? I wonder. Thank you. You can just lose so much time just fiddling. Right, that's half of them are now loaded. Go again. Seven. Might go where I meant, but anyway. And Mr. 9. And then Mr. Men. And then take those over to the mine on the western side. It's just this last one's going to be a little bit. We just dragged him a fraction over, so hopefully now there's room outside up to the 10. Good fun. Load. Okay. Let's grab our objective, which is to take steel beams to the lava plant quarry. Now to get there, we're going to have to come down this road here. I think it's best to come from this one. Yes. So we're going to come sort of through or around the salt mine, along this road, all the way to deliver those up to there. Full bananas. That'll leave us with 6 metal beams in our base. And it's a nice little run of 10 metal beams that's really cute inside the mill. He's happy to carry 10 metal beams, yeah, not 10 metal rolls. Steel beams. Actually, I should have come to the base at the top and around rather than this rather scary way that I came to get here. haven't paved any of this, and not even sanded it. It's generally a bit short. We do have the little millipede around here somewhere, though, I think. I think we do, don't we? We move it. We moved it. Where we've left the millipede now. Okay, so I've got everything strapped down. So we're not going to lose it going through the metal rolls plant. But 4 metal rolls are just lying around there waiting to be picked up. So there's 4 there, plus 2 in the recycling plant itself. So we've got 6 metal rolls that are just sort of sitting there. We should have taken those up to the base, because that would have made things a lot easier. Now we're heading this way. But we're already fully laden, so I can't really do it now. We'll probably have to come back this way again anyway later on. When we do, we might have to do a bit of a side trip to take some metal rolls up to the base so we can have them where we need them. So this is just this nasty little bit here that I haven't done anything with and probably should. Definitely need to fill that hole in. It's just waiting to happen. Now we're almost back to our nice road that we built. And we'll be at the ridge. Now, road building crew, hi crew. Big transporter there. Right, so now I need to come over to this quarry and then head around to the other mine site. Probably could go that way, but I think that might be a bit scary. Definitely this way. Let's just consult the map. Nope. Just brings us back to there. We want to. Oh, there's right. So here's where we want to go. Here. Right. So we just got to get around to there. And as you can see, we should be able to travel along there pretty well. See, it's raised. Sort of come up this way a bit. Oh, yay. Get up there. More angled than I thought it was. So we go into the overview. See that it's pretty shallow. Go that way. It's the turn off. Okay, yep, cool. Should be able to follow this around now. Find the lava quarry. everywhere, isn't there? That one goes. Have a look. Where do you go? Over there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. A bit of a random spot. Not much good for us anyway. We don't want to go that way. We want to keep going this way. This way and wiggly around there. Get to here. We're going to go straight ahead. Then round the wiggly wiggly. Away. Steady. Close now. We came past here with the Hummer originally when we were scouting around. We did. So we'll get our metal beams there so we can floor up the roof for the mines. Okay, done. Pop into the green one there. And confirm it. Done. We've brought the steel beams to the lava quarry. Now all that's left is to commission the railway station. And commissioning the railway station, we need the electricity to go to it, and we need to clear the area. So we might let the little mill have a break now. We will come back to the mountain base, and in fact we're going to go to the shop and buy ourselves a new, see, we can get a whole lot of trucks now too, by the way. No. 1,000 times. No, see, now we can get the Don. So that might be something we'll think about later. But that, excuse me. Wow, that is the guy we're going to get. The cable layer for just 29,000 credits. Yes, please. Give me one of them. Done. Back to the garage. Look at that there. It's a beauty. So we're going to deploy that guy. And I think now, when I was looking before, yeah, we've got to connect the electricity from the electric field to the steel pipes. But we've also got to connect the electricity to the salt mine. Noticed that one before. So we need to connect electricity from here up to here. And we need to connect electricity from here up to here. So let's start with doing the one to the salt mine. Even though they haven't given us a task for this, that's the one I'm going to start doing. I'm sure there'll either be a task coming soon or something, or they just like us to do it as part of the infrastructure. I don't know. We've now got a new shiny crot cable layer. Love this machine. This is just amazing. Should be able to just diddy-bop it along here. Whoa! Boy, let's try and keep it mostly on the ground, shall we? We go around these pyramids. A little bit hard to see now. There we go. A bit of a climb up there, but I think we love the water. Look at the ripples on the water. Isn't that cute? Isn't that just clever? water gets the ripples on it as the vehicle goes through it. Those sorts of things to just make it so much more immersive when you're looking at it. It's like, oh yeah, that's real. Should be able to come through here. It's a little bit difficult coming through here. Should be able to. There's a few things in the way, like barrels and concrete slabby things, tyres. Should be able to climb over that. I'm going to dig up this path anyway. Gives us even more reason to stand it later on. Just about at the edge of the red guy now, I think. Pretty much when we get to this silo. Let's just have a little look at the map. Oh, not too bad at all. So we're going to go up here, and literally just to there. Connect that up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to come this way. No, it's too big a drop. It's going to have to be a bit careful here. There's a bit of a drop off there. But I don't think we'll bring it all the way around and in there. That's going to be overkill. Okay, so let's get our cable layer ready. Oh, got to do it. Hopefully we'll be able to just back his way up this path. And later on we'll come and lay sand and push down the mound that he'll have left behind. We'll sort of turn around and look. See, he's leaving not a horrible mound, but he's leaving a bit of a mound behind. Make this a little bit harder to traverse. I'll get caught on that tree. Oh, knock it over. It's only a little tree. Let's get a driver's seat. Oh my goodness. Can't see a thing in terms of where you're going. Good thing we were going mostly straight then. That is just amazing. Okay. Yes, this would be very hard to steer. That's the sort of view you get. Really? There? Yeah, not quite there. No. Yeah, see how there's quite a ditch on the left-hand side here? We just got to be a bit careful of that ditch. Don't want to go across it. Start edging that way a bit. I don't know if we can get down. Oh no, there's concrete. There's stuff there. No, I'm going to go right round. Go right round to the front. Or do we do something sneaky? We can do something sneaky. Let's lift that figure up. I don't know if I can even do this. Reach and not pull me backwards too much. It's pretty good. Handbrake off. Always works better with the handbrake off. There we go. Managed to do that a bit of a sneaky way. We have left quite a dip in the road there. That might prove to be a bit of a hole, so we'll probably have to... Oh, actually, no, we're keeping on going, aren't we? That's right. So let's just go back a fraction. Stop there. So that's all good because we've done that one. Connect electricity. That one. So I must have already collected, I guess. So it's probably gone from here now. Yeah, so we're left just with this one. Electric field to the steel pipes. We've got to take it up to there. Now, I reckon if we run up here, literally up there like that, then we can sort of, or maybe even all the way through, we can sort of head along here, sort of, you know, cut along the side here. Wow, it's pretty tight, but then get to there. That's the plan anyway. But let's see if we can do that. We're already sort of halfway there. So hop into our truck, put our ankle layer on again. Keep going and go literally straight ahead. So this is the direct approach. What I might do actually is change that so I'm tracking my mission. That's the one I want to track. Right. So we're tracking it now. We need to connect the electricity before we can use the big cranes to clear the area. Kind of hopeful that we'll be able to avoid most of the bigger trees, probably knock down the tiny trees. So we can get through this area without too much devastation. Trying not to knock them down. Well, you wouldn't think so to look at it, but I am trying. Okay, I'll stop trying. Alright, that's all good. Through this clearing, underneath this pipe thing here, almost like it's made for us. And run down the other side of the fence there. No, I can't go that side. No, have to go around. Don't go through that side. We come this way. Ooh, not quite that far. That way. Go around here. Trying to follow the fence line pretty much. Wiggle his tail so he doesn't knock over as many trees as we can avoid. Of course, you've also got to look at his front. So it's not. Oh, sorry, tree. Didn't mean to get you. But now we should be okay to pretty much run down here without knocking over many of the trees. We'll make it there. I have a bit of trouble with those rocks there. Have to see. Where's the red connecty bit? Am I there yet? I think I'm nearly there, aren't I? Oh no. Open. Open. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. Oh no, I'm not nearly there. Okay, so I've got to keep going along here underneath the pipe to get to there. Okay. So that'll take us a little bit of effort. And obviously I can't hit those big trees because I won't be able to push them over. Push over little trees, I can't push over big trees. I am still trying to miss the trees if I can, but we're going to get hit. Too big, we're going to get hit. Slow if I can. Yep. I'll have to miss that big one. Nearly there. Oh boy, we're right on a Yes, let's go back a bit. And we were right on a rise there, so let's try and get off that rise. There's the red. See it. Coming through that gateway. Look. Look there. Oh, red. There we go. We've happily then. Anything? Oh, that's a blue door. They come out blue doors? No, they come out yellow doors. I don't want to park this right in the way of a truck that's going to come out and try and do a delivery. So let's just hide it over here. Turn it on something. Oh, I love that. Just turn on nothing. You can park there. How about that? So we have put power from the power substation. Wonder if we're going to have to run power up. No, he's already blue, so don't do blue to blue. Fantastic. So we've got power there as well. We've got power here. We've got power here. All right. So, oh, that's what I was looking at. I think it's commission. I need to clear the area of objects and clear the area of objects. All right, so let's hop into this crane.
Now I'm going to look away, so why don't you go ahead and use that crane, since you were so good with it last time. Not that I was watching.
Okay. Yes, let's use the crane. Right. Right. Okay, good. Send the hook. Where's the hook? Oh, there he is. Ooh, not that. No, you've got to you've got to get him outside the circle. Just roll back to an even worse place than where he was. So, might bring him over here, but we're going to need to spin him. No, that. Right. That's 2. 3 to go. These all look like they're actually usable pipes. Just don't know if I'm going to get them anyway. I guess that's important. If we need pipes later on, we could use these ones because they're actually viable. Wants to get over that way. Okay. Put it over there. Can, but it's still not going to be very easy to get at when I'm in anything else. So, I'm sure that's going to be very useful. How do I make that trolley go? In. Left. Trolley's not moving. Oh, because it's backwards. Should be looking at it from this side. Okay, so that should be fine. We'll be able to pop this one down in that spot with him. Got one more to go. That'll have this one done. We'll be able to jump into the crane, clear off the other one. That'll do. Let's hop in the other crane. And grab these bibs and bobs. Which way am I meant to be looking for this one? This way. It kind of helps when left means left and right means right. Definitely doesn't help when they're backwards. Hard enough on my brain doing it the right way, let alone work it out to do it the opposite way. Oh, I bet that's fallen inside. Or maybe not. We might get away with that one. This one will be fine because we're well outside of the circle. Too many axes working at once. Right. Bring him this way. That's what I was trying to do, badly. Better. Right. Finally, oh yes, we've got a concrete slab. Goodness me, every other combination of fingers except the ones I want. Get that way. Oh, we can't go outside the circle. Yeah. Right. That's it.
Looks to me like you'll need a base. And Lakeside sounds like a prime location. How about you bring over the truck with those repair materials from the gas station? That way, you'll have an operational base right where you need it. Best camping spot for miles. Let's drain this flooded salt mine. First, you'll need to haul the pump over to the entrance. Then, you'll need to restore the electricity.
Well, there was a few things in that too. It wasn't just one thing. Setting up Lakeside base. Deliver the vehicle from there to there. Okay, yep, fine. Well, that's harder than it looks. Start pumping out the mine. This sounds like much more fun. We need to do the infrastructure electricity, which we've already done. That was the thing we did. Yeah, okay. And then we need to deliver an object to there from the workshop. Okay, well that sounds like a job for a little muley mule. Start, I wonder if that's... We might see if we can just squeeze that in. So let's immediately recover the mule to the river base, which is right near the workshop. Then we should be able to take the thingy from the workshop over to let it drain. Just literally come around here a bit. I should be tracking this, shouldn't I? Be a lot better. That's the warehouse that we're looking at right there. Workshop, sorry, not warehouse, workshop. The workshop. And we got another pump. Yes, so this is like what we delivered to the other mine. Drained that one up here. Oh, and there's the safe still sitting there. Yeah, looks like they didn't have too much trouble. Not very damaged at all, is it? Just get above that. See what I'm doing. That's quite what I meant, but it'll do. Right. So we're taking this to there. Okay. Pretty good. Let's go. So we'll just follow the path round along our built road across the bridge. Pretty much we're there. The only trick's going to be just seeing how I'm going to get to deliver it to the spot it actually has to go to. Then that'll be a good spot to end for today. I've done well again today. It's been mostly mill work today, but we also did the cable laying using the crot, whatever it was. I just love that machine. Such a beast. Eddie. Along our beautifully sealed road. So much nicer than their old yucky road. Head across the bridge. Hopefully we're there. So we've done really well with tasks today, I reckon. Tomorrow we're probably going to have to do a little bit more road work and maybe even a bit of scouting, because I think we're starting to see things over in that northeast corner where we haven't even been yet. So probably want to go and scout over there with the Hummer before we get too carried away. Where am I going with this? There's the drop. Oh, there. There. Okay, so I'd do well to just come around here and then just bring it back. See? Sort of just going over there.
Mines. All these years and I still hate even looking at them. Sorry to vent, but this job sometimes just gets to me. Maybe I'll tell you more someday. People who say time heals all wounds haven't had any real wounds.
He's obviously an ex-miner. Definitely. Don't want to fall over now. We're so close to the delivery point. Steady, I said, don't fall over. By that I mean fall over. I got myself in a hole here, a little bit. Big rocks just getting right under my tyres. That's not the way to get up there. wonder if I'm going to be able to just reach. Let's just sort of have a look. Any of that. Go a little bit further, turn around a bit. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Much better. We might just take a quick little photo there, which hopefully will be a lot easier when we get out of this mode and get into a different mode. I'm going to just change that one so it removes the yellow jigger off him. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Now let's just sort of get ourselves... I think I wouldn't have a great big blue blob in my picture, but I think I'm going to end up with a great big blue blob in my picture because it won't really work very well otherwise. That's not too bad. So let's just turn off all of the HUD settings. Fine, I can crop that down a bit. We're about right like that. Those yellow jiggers are just being annoying. Okay, so that's the sort of fiddling you often do to get a photo. We'll get a photo. Done. We will put the HUD back on. Okay, we will unstrap our cargo. Grab it with our crane. We'll change the task, so we're actually going to finish the same one. Right. Pick it up. Pretty sure we should be able to reach. Done. Complete the task. Alright, and that immediately starts to bring the water level down. And will, over the next little while, pump away, bring the water level down and down and down and down until it's all gone. But we will see that tomorrow, because that's it for today. I think that's a good stopping spot. We've run on a fraction longer because I took that photo at the end, but that's okay. So let's have a look and see what we're up to in terms of what we've got to, sorry. I reckon we're probably about 50, actually probably about 58. Because we did well. We've actually had a good day today. 66, wow. So we are kicking goals. So we are 66, we're 2/3 of the way through. Now, I don't think we're 2/3 of the way through in terms of time yet. I reckon we're going to find we'll have a few days where things go very slowly because, we get back to where we were. Yeah, we'll have a few days where things go very slowly because we're going to need to build roads and that sort of thing and not complete tasks during our session. But that'll be good for today anyway. So I hope you enjoyed today. I'm, as I've said, really loving this. Love that cable layer. What a machine. Yeah, otherwise, the little mule is a champion and we're having a lot of fun. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye.